Hey, it's Brigitte. Welcome back to my channel. So today, we're going to be doing a little channel message, some energy healing. If you feel called to stay and hang out, feel free to join me in this sacred moment. Right now, we're getting our butterflies on, following the serotonin. And hey, Katie's coming through really strong. Your darkness called you here today. And Mary Magdalene is also coming through very strongly today with the sacred rose. And I've got a whole bag of sacred roses. And this is very much the rose lineage in Paris. Also, I feel really called to mention about Lydia, my girlfriend, Lydia Joy. I'm obsessed. I just got really fixated on looking at this. And her video where she went to Paris, I'll link it in the cards over here or up here or wherever it is. I'll link it. Go check it out, and I'll put it in the description too, Lydia's channel, because I feel really, it's prominent to say that. This is very much sacred divine feminine softening and healing. Throat chakra's going wild already. I was gonna start getting ready on here, but honestly I feel called to just already start healing. Let's just start pulling stuff, because there's a lot of the throat going wild here of really needing to purge the old. And this is why we go down into the dark. And this is your reminder. Clearing separation, because you're me and I am you and we are one. And really this is your reminder, my reminder. This is our reminder that we are one, we are whole. And it's very much the reminder of going down in the dark is not a bad thing. A lot of times it feels like we're backsliding or like taking steps back. It's like a slingshot. It's like we're pulling back to get launched forward. And that's like the ascension. We gotta go down into the muck and the guck and the decay, the death, and there's so much of Gaia. Got to get down into the dirty, into the nitty gritty, the heavy, the density of the 3D in order to purge this out, to be slingshotted forward to quantum leap, essentially, and rise in ascension to that next level, to the next step, to go higher in the 5D and to really purge the old. We're purging the old system, the old earth. And all of that we didn't speak up on because it wasn't safe. And we quite literally bit our tongues and swallowed the truth and swallowed the pain. It's like swallowing this huge horse pill. It's just massive, and it's just gotten stuck in our throats. Again, this is so sacred, divine, feminine healing. And I just remind you that it's regardless of gender. We all hold sacred, divine, feminine, and masculine energies. And I feel called to say that the left side is masculine, the right side is feminine. I'm believing that that's right. Also, clearing the soul star chakra, this is what I call this. I don't know if that's true, but you know what? That's my truth. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is for the spiritual leaders, those of us who are called to rise and guide and who have been rising in our ascension journey together. I mean, you have been guiding yourself all along. There is no separation between you, your higher self, the universe, your guides, God, source, whatever you would like to call the higher power, whatever you believe in. There's no separation between you and this higher power and all the beauty of this earth, of this world, and quite literally clearing the shit. I just feel this coming down through the root. Gas and shit, literally cleaning out the colon and okay, I'm gonna set this down, but remember, sacred rose. I just feel called to push this down to help us just to take out the shit, to clear the shit and the shame, because we've had this shit cycle, this shame cycle of being embarrassed and ashamed of our shit. Quite literally, our shit, our poop, our farts. Let me be the one to clear it, because it's so embarrassing. Oh my God, I'm talking about shit. It's this is so biological and innate. It's bruh, We all do it. It's just like sacred sexuality and sacred pleasure. It's biological. It's literally in our hardwiring, in our DNA, our ancestral DNA, and coming home to the natural, to our natural innate way of being. I just feel like the swing of the hips, and if you feel called to just kind of move your hips with me and just kind of bring this down and this clearing of the womb. So much of our trauma, trigger warning, has been stored in the hips. So, and like the inner thighs, especially in the groin, really feeling called to like move. There's like a lot of kundalini energy here. Even standing up and just like, let me be the one to be weird, you know what I'm saying? Let me be the one to be weird, to like show up on here and clear it, because it's needed, it's necessary, and it's part of life. You know, we're returning back to our natural way of being and quite literally clearing the shit. I'm taking my girls off. Gotta take them off. Because we're clearing this shit. I love that my head's cut. We're clearing this shit. Like a really, it's like squeezing out a tube of toothpaste. We're cleaning out, scraping the bottom of the barrel. I feel called to, I'm going to link my, the next 6 months, your guidance for the next 6 months and what to expect. Like energy update, because this is so much of us purging the old, scraping the bottom of the barrel, cleansing, coming clean. That song by Hilary Duff. It's like, yeah, I'm coming clean. And again, it's like the truth. It's like this, hold on, move this down to the root. Just like bring it down your butt, down the hips, the thighs, back of the thighs, knees, and the back of the knees, just kind of massaging, kind of this like feel called to lymphatic drainage massage, and also I'll link a video that is like lymphatic drainage movement that's been really helpful for me, calling us to do that, because it kind of, the energy gets like stuck and stored. It feels like in the joints and like the hips, shoulders. I always feel like the sadness gets stored in the shoulders for me. Let me know if that resonates. But it's just kind of this like moving the lymph, moving your joints, and like, I don't know, my joints have been kind of achy. Like, it just feels like things get stuck there. Doing this with me if you feel called, even if it's 8:08. Also, it's 8:18 today, the date. Just like doing some, just be careful, you know, but doing some rolling of the wrists, ankles too. But like this, it gets stored in, it feels like in the hips, in the butt. It's like in the hips a lot, in just the pelvis and the groin. Even like massaging in here, shaking it, shake it out, and like, so much we're like afraid of the jiggle, we're afraid of how it looks. It's like, let's just let it go. This is so much of somatic healing and like intuitive dance. It's allowing your body to move. Shake it. Gotta clear the shit, you know what I'm saying? So let me be the one to show up. So we just like push this down. Get our knees, the back of the knees, our calves and our shins. A lot of this gets stored in the muscle. It's just like old and feeling called to like anti-inflammatory. Get off the feet, the ankles. Oh yeah, that's good. Do some ankle rolls. Going one way and going the other. Again, if this is feeling good to you, check out the lymphatic drainage video. Like I said, I'll link it. Everything's always going to be in the description too. breath. That video is so good to, like, you can do that daily just to, like, get things moving in your lymphatic system and also, like, the nervous system. Like, this is helping us to, oh, shake it, just shake it more, shake it. This is helping us to clear, even this. It's like the shame, oh my God. There's fat, any movement, any jiggle, you know, cellulite. You can't see it. Cellulite. You know, let me be the one to be real, to be vulnerable, and to show up to expose myself. Because the thing is, that's where the shame is. And all this is the shame system that our society, the old way, the old world has been built upon. Think of diet culture, the diet pills, Botox, liposuction, like the filters, the Photoshop, all the editing that they do for magazines and in media, and everything's so curated, and it's all by design. And then we look at it in social media, it's fake. And let me be the one to call that shit out, because I'm always trying to keep it real over here, you know, and be like, yo, this is me, and this is my form, and this is natural, this is normal, this is healthy, I'm healthy, like, my doctor says I'm healthy, you know? And the thing is, so much of this is just stored shit. It's shit that we need to get out. There's so much of this about exposure and, like, even, like, exposure therapy. I'm just still feeling called to stand. Good burp. Just clearing the gas, clearing the bubbles, clearing the shit, the shame. It's been this cycle of, like, poop trauma and, like, literal, like, being traumatized for, I don't know, I'm just seeing, like, potty training and, like, 12-12. Archangel Michael helping us to clear the shit, clearing our throats. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. Clearing our throats, because so much of this we don't speak up on. We don't talk about our shit. We don't talk about the shit that hurts. We don't talk about the pain. We don't talk about slowing down. We don't talk about literal, like, bowel movements. Like, we don't, even for me, I literally have had, hot girls have tummy issues. Hot people have tummy issues, girl. But, like, clearing that shit, clearing that cycle, because even, like, for me, I'm going to just be open and honest. I've had tummy issues, like, I don't know if it's IBS or whatever you want to say, but it's literally from stored trauma. And in the root, it doesn't feel safe. So I'm going to clear the throat and the root. Let's focus on the throat first. But it just feels like we've had so much of trauma and woundings from the past that have been stored within our body, and we quite literally have just swallowed it. Also feeling called to, like, open up, to do some lymphatic drainage here. It's like everything goes back into the collarbones or something. I don't know. I am not a medical professional, but helping us to just, like, clear the lymph and clear the muscles and, like, the blood too, like, getting your blood circulating. That's why the lymphatic drainage is so good, because it's like, that video is literally, like, they say it's like a circulation workout, and you want good circulation. So feeling called to that a lot, feeling called to just move, get outside, you know, and just, like, stretch, yoga, water, drink water. And I want you to know, I say all this and I'm not perfect. There's, like, half of me or more that's, like, resistance. And so let me help you to feel seen in that, because you're me. So there's literally, like, also be careful when you're massaging your throat. Also, I feel called about the thyroid as well. Like, if you have any thyroid, like, hormonal issues, disorder in the body, dis-ease, it's quite literally, so much of this is stored trauma. This is why energy healers are so needed. Thank God for all the beauty of modern medicine. I mean, literally, it's beautiful. It's such a gift, modern technology. And also the call of the rise of the divine healers. So I'm going to tag all my healers on here. Sonia the Witch, Anna from Akashic Awakening, Becoming Gate, and Lydia, my Lydia Joy, my divine healer. That literally, and more, if I think of anyone else, I'll tag them in the description. Rhea Earth, I would consider all of us to be healers, myself included, that we're quite literally working with Gaia. We're purging the old system, and we are... Be careful when you're massaging your throat, okay, honey? It's tender in here. That we are rising, and we're so needed. So this is your call. If you feel called to this energy, to my energy, to what I'm doing here, this resonates, I highly recommend to go check out these channels, especially Sonia the Witch, Lydia, I mean all of them. Check them out, because Sonia teaches how to do healing and Nordic Shamanic and Reiki. Also Reiki Rachel, I'll link her too, link them. Yeah, and Lydia. Because they teach how to do it, how to heal, and it starts with yourself. Because everyone here is you, so me doing this, I'm doing this on myself, and I forget all the time. Because I'm like, I'm here to serve and slay, honey. But the thing is I'm actually doing this on myself, and it ripples through all of me. So that's how you're able to receive this, and that's such a beautiful gift. And this is, the rise of the healers, because we're so needed here as we rise in our collective consciousness, Christ consciousness, coming forward with that, and the cross, and Sophia. Coming home to our light. I like to have the little sparkle on there as my light, and then the S is Sophia, and the cross is for Christ. This call to rise together in humanity as one, and to come home to our truth, and again return to the natural world. So it just feels, do this with me if you feel called. Your body deserves to get this, like, get it moving, deserves a massage. Like, so often it's like, oh, with sacred union and like just love and physicality, it can be like, oh, well, I want someone else to give me a massage or do this. And it's like, when you recognize that you can actually do this for your body right now, and give yourself a beautiful little gift here. So let's give yourself a hug, because I feel we need it. And we're healing the heart space so much, and the throat and the womb. Like, this is just full body, full chakra cleanse is really what it feels like we're going through right now in humanity. And just purging the old system, purging the old, and just raking through the lower chakras, the heart, the solar, sacral, and the root. Just pulling out anything that's just like kind of like dead ends on your hair. It's like loose hairs, loose dead ends, like just like, oh my god, not me actually seeing a hair right here. It's like letting those old roots, the ones that have been decayed, to go. It's like seeing like water meeting roots, and it's kind of like, it's clear, but there's some murkiness underneath the roots, where it's kind of dark. That like shadowy aspect, the shadow space, and like liminal space. Make a wish. I've just looked at that. Yeah, it's like, this is in order for us to have the wish fulfillment, it feels like, or like our manifestation, for it to manifest physically, we're needing to purge the old. And it's not that it's like it's something you have to earn. It's literally creating space. We need to make space and clear the old to make space for the new. So I feel called to say, go through your things, go through your digital space, do a digital detox on it, take a little break from social media, drink some green juice, do a little cleanse, eat some fruit, and eat the light that you are. It helps us to shift from the dark to the light, but this is also this reminder where we're coming into homeostasis, into balance between the light and the dark, and how we hold both. So often we're just like ricocheting between the two. My Tears Ricochet by Taylor Swift. It's like this call to feel, to heal. In order to heal it, we got to feel it. And that's why we got to say it. We got to bring up that guck, the muck and the guck and the heavy. And so often we run from ourselves because we're terrified. We don't want to look at the trauma. We don't want to look at the pain. We don't want to feel it. Why would I want to feel heavy when I could feel light? Why would I want to be sad when I could be happy? Or why would I want to be mad? Because there's like this sacred rage in the womb. The womb of creation and like the cosmic energy of the universe, where it's just like the recognition that it's not bad. The heaviness, it's not innately bad. It's not like so much of the dichotomy of like right wing versus left wing, light versus dark, and so much about the shadow, where it's like the shadow's bad, the darkness is bad. It's something that's too much. You're too dark, you're too heavy. It's like this burden, feeling like you're a burden or like you're not enough, it feels like. And this message of clearing the tongue, because you are enough. Innately, in your darkness, I know it feels scary. It feels scary because it's unknown. It's like, what am I going to find down in the dark? I can't see anything. What's in here? It feels like monsters and like, someone, Dad, will you check under my bed or in the closet? And like turning off the light and running up the stairs, like, running from our darkness. And there's this stagnancy within that space. And the reminder that that's exactly where your night, wow. I was going to say your light. It's in the night. Interesting. Your light is needed in the dark. That's what I was going to say. The call to moon magic feels significant, and working with Gaia and the nighttime, the stars, and stargazing. To come back to wonder and pondering and just awe of like, this is how we're coming into this Renaissance period. It feels like humanity it's kind of like a baby boom, just like a boom in the economy. It's like the slingshot. And that's where we're headed. So especially in the next 6 months, we're going to be really clearing out this heaviness of the old earth to make space even deeper for and more expanded out of new earth physically. So the rise for the 5D. And so often it's like we just want to be in the 5D. We want to be ascended masters. We want to feel light and, meditate in light and like feel light and eat light. And like a lot of it's almost toxic positivity, because it can feel like actual fucking shit in your body, in your bones, in your blood, in your mind, in your heart, in your light body, in your emotional body, your mental body, in every aspect of you, in your darkness. It can feel like shit to just be like, oh, everything has to be light all the time. I mean, with our mental health, the crisis that's going on in the world, and with the wars and free Palestine and Black Lives Matter and like free the Congo, and let's just go. Let's free the world. Let's free ourselves, and we do this through love. There's like this resistance kind of movement where it stems in hatred, hate crimes, violence, separation, and it's indoctrination, and it's lies. But the thing is this is all rooted in blame and shame. We're blaming a certain party. We're blaming a certain person in power. We're blaming ourselves, literally, is what this is, because we are all, and all is one. And so we blame ourselves for where the world is at right now. We blame ourselves for feeling like we could do more and we're not doing enough. We blame ourselves for not being productive enough, or being too hard on ourselves, or not kind enough, or not selfless enough like Christ, and not serving enough, and not helping the community enough, and helping ourselves enough, helping our families enough, not going to enough family things, or prioritizing. We're trying to balance everything, and we've been doing this juggling act. We've been doing this juggling act for so long in humanity. And this is why the rise of the healers is so important. If you're here and you're still witnessing me, this is your sign, honey. You're a healer. I said what I said. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But, if you really feel called to this, I really believe you're a healer, and that you're meant to rise with me. We're rising together. You are me. And it takes bravery and courage to be yourself, because that's really what this is allowing yourself to be who you are and to just do what you feel called to do. Like this, I'm not even thinking. I'm not thinking when I'm doing this. I'm literally just receiving. I'm allowing. And there's this comparison energy where it's oh, I could never do that. I mean, that's literally how I felt. I'd look at these healers that I've tagged and I'd be like, oh my God, it's all something you have to be trained on. And you have to, you can be trained. I mean, there's always more wisdom, but remember, it is your wisdom. That's what's so beautiful about these healers and even this video, because I'm literally sharing your own wisdom back to you. I'm reflecting your own innate wisdom. But this is how we unlock the doors. And HiiiI coming through with the keys. Because these individuals who are you and your beautiful reflection, like me, literally hold keys that unlock the doors. So it's these people come into your life exactly in divine timing when you're needing them. This is how I've witnessed this. Sane the witch coming into my life in a certain time to be able to help me to heal. Lydia coming in, just falling into my lap, this angel sent from heaven, falling into my lap as my divine healer in my exact perfect timing when I was in really a dark space. And, I had been very, very suicidal. And it was literally last November. And I said, you know what? For the full moon, I said, miraculous transformation. I call it in because something has to massively shift in my life, because I almost ended my life. And I've struggled with that a lot. So I feel called to, if you've struggled with suicidal thoughts, self-harm, just the heaviness and you're doing the shadow work and you feel like you're a phoenix and a divine alchemist and generational curse breaker or trauma breaker, breaking those chains, I highly recommend to check out my healings and my videos, more of my videos, and I'll link some in here, because you're me and I'm you, and I really believe that I hold some keys to unlock it for you. But remember, this is not something outside of you that you need to seek. So this key that I hold for you, it's your key. And it's not that it's something you have to earn or do anything to receive. It's literally, I showed up on your page for a reason and the exact divine timing when you're needing me. Because that's what happened with Lydia. I was in such a dark place, and then boom, this angel just falls into my lap. And I never could have imagined where I would be now. I mean, it's August, and Lydia came into my life in December. So my life is miraculously different. I'm miraculously different than I was back then, and I'm so in love. And the thing is that's so beautiful is I'm in love with myself, because Lydia is me. And the healing that Lydia is the healing that I am. It's the same thing for me, for you. I'm merely reflecting back your own gifts and talents, your innate wisdom, your power. You're so powerful and beautiful. And again, I'm not even receiving myself right now. I drive myself insane with this shit, because I do this and I'm like, I'm helping you. And then I forget that I'm literally talking to my fucking self. So, but this is why we have our beautiful mirrors, because Lydia reflects that back to me. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's how powerful I am. And everything I say to you, I'm like, oh my God, that's so kind. Wow. And then I realize I need to receive that for myself. You know what I mean? So this is the sign, your call to healing, to love yourself, because that's what has guided you here. You've come so fucking far. And the reminder that you're enough, and that just be real, be you. It's so scary to be vulnerable. But this is why I really try to show up in my authenticity and to be real, to talk about the shit, the shame. I feel so passionate to clear the shame here. let me be the one to talk about the weird shit, talk about the shit and the bowel movements and the shame and sacred sexuality and traumas and everything, because I really feel so called to help us to clear this. And it's so uncomfortable. Nobody wants to talk about it. We just shove it under the rug and we lock it down tight. But that shit always comes back. It always comes up because it's begging to be seen. And really, it's just asking for the light of day, because we always come back to our light. And there's nothing wrong with our darkness. You're not too dark. You're not too heavy. You're not a burden. And you're enough. Innately as you are. Verb confirmation. And you're the rainbow. You're the ocean. You're sunrise and the sunset and the trees, and the way the trees, like, the way the light glistens on the water. It's like so sparkly. And the way that the trees are just like gently swaying in the wind. So beautiful. And that sound of the rustling leaves. And like when the leaves turn in the fall and it's like watercolor painted fall leaves, like fairies just painted the leaves just for you. That's how beautiful you are, honey. And you're like the cotton candy, pinky, purple clouds in the sky. And you painted the sky for yourself, babe, because it's you. And every night you paint the sky for you, just for yourself to witness. So get out there and enjoy it. And I, again, want to remind you, I'm not perfect. So I say all this, I just, so often with spirituality and people in the community, it can feel like, and there's nothing wrong. I just mean, we're not doing something wrong. It's just that literally we compare. There's the comparison. And that's, again, the old earth. It's like this comparison of, oh my God, everybody has it figured out. They know more than me. They're wiser than me. They're farther in life than me. Yeah, they're just smarter than me. They hold this, like, these gifts and this wisdom that I don't hold. And, it's just like this bashing on ourselves and this feeling of like needing to earn it or find it somewhere out here. And this is the call from Christ consciousness and Mary Magdalene to sacred union within, because that reflects without. It reflects out here. And, everything is your beautiful, beautiful divine mirror. And you're gorgeous. You're stunning. Again, I forgot I'm talking to myself. And I just call that shit out to be real, because I don't know, I've just so often compared myself. And so let me be the one to talk about that and to say you're not alone in those feelings. Everything that you're feeling, it's totally normal. Your feelings are not too big. You're not too much. And even when you cry, you're not ugly. And even when you cry and you express yourself, it's not too much. You're not too loud. It's not, I was going to say too brave, but it's like your bravery, it's just like this armor for you that you've been carrying. And this is your sign that you can put the shield down. And that makes me feel so emotional, because I've been at war with myself. We've been at war with ourselves and not allowing the freedom that we deserve, that we are, because we've been afraid. We've hated ourselves. And we've just, there's been this focus, this spotlight on the things that we've done wrong. And like the pain. The spotlight on the pain, but it's come from blame. Like, I did this wrong. My trauma is my fault. Everything's my fault. I'm lacking. I'm bad. I should be ashamed. It's like a parent saying, I'm disappointed in you. Feeling abandoned and left behind. Forsaken by God. Clearing the heart space and the throat, because this is so much deeply ingrained and embedded in these spaces in our energy. And I just feel called to like clear this down and bring this energy. And I just call in our guides, our ancestors, our angels, higher selves, me. I call you in, and I called you to this video. So I'm grateful that you're here and that you're witnessing me, that you're witnessing yourself, in this video and receiving your own magic and healing. And I'd like to bring the energy down and ask, for myself to flow through me, my divinity, my God spark, your God spark to flow through you right now. Clear your channel and to bring all this heaviness off of us. To clear it down, Archangel Michael moving through us. The light, sacred waters, being prismatic rainbows within our sacred crystalline temple. To bring this energy down and to clear our channels. Just like through the roots, activating our kundalini and up and down our spine, bringing that fire back in to just burn through, the violet flame coming in to burn through the non-truths, the heaviness, Gaia calling us to bring that energy down and gift it to her, to transmute it because she wants to just gobble it up and utilize it. She always does for the good of all, the highest good of all. And Gaia is you, your reminder that Gaia is you and all your guides are you. So just allowing yourself to work through your own energy, allowing your God spark to move through you, your divinity, the purity and innocence and sovereignty of you and the sacred and holiness of you. It's like holy waters and your holy light from the heavens it's within to move through you and move through your sacred crystalline temple to clear. And so I feel called to bring this energy down, 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 down the hips and the thighs and the knees and the calves and the shins, ankles and the feet, pushing down to Gaia and sending your roots down because they're so connected. So often we're walking around this world and we're feeling like, I need to be more grounded. I need to go walk with my bare feet on the earth. And the thing is, it's like we feel like we have to take the time, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Take the time to be intentional to send your roots down. Send your light down and anchor in your light for Gaia down in the crystalline grid. But for me, so often I've felt like I have to do that in order to be grounded. And honestly, your roots are so expansive. I'm just seeing it's like our ancestors' roots are overlapping our roots and taking us deeper and even more embedded into the earth, through the crystalline grid, down into Gaia's heart, into the core and womb of Gaia. And it feels like to me that always connects to the cosmic womb of creation and your womb space, regardless of gender, bringing that energy down, bringing the heaviness down, allowing it to dissipate, and also anchoring in your light, becoming a clear channel from crown to root, root to crown, allowing that infinity symbol, the figure 8, to just wash through our channels, to clear us, to guide us home, and to remember that the ancestral roots are so intertwined that that's your roots. There is no separation between your ancestors' roots and your roots. It's all one, and it's just these thick mass entanglement of roots. And there's some roots in there, let me clear it, that don't serve. So let's just clear that. Send that down to Gaia. But your roots, the roots are literally wrapped all the way around the earth, entangled. I say entangled, and that sounds like we need to straighten them out or untangle them. But what I mean is literally wrapping around the entire earth. So there's kind of no way for you not to be grounded, because you're always there. You're always there. And it's just a matter of tapping into that. And when we take that time to be intentional, that's really what we're doing, is we're just going down to feel them, to feel the roots, to acknowledge them, and feel called to tug on them, just energetically go down into your roots, just kind of tug on them a little. It helps to anchor it in for you to I don't know, just feel really anchored here in your body, in your energy field. And yeah, So you can do this practice whenever, connecting in with Gaia and allowing Gaia to take the heaviness, because it's not yours to carry. You don't have to carry all the heavy weights. So much of the heart, just allowing that to get cleared as we are wrapping this up here. Sending down the heaviness to Gaia. Allowing our channels to be clear, becoming a clear channel here and now, bringing in our multidimensional self, our multidimensional wisdom. Also feel really called to shout out Lydia again, that she goes on live. They go on live literally Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So go check that out, because she does amazing divine healings on there. Collective, and also has like a list where you can do individual. And she does calls as well. So I highly recommend that you book with Lydia, because she's incredible. She's helped me to heal and helped me to rise and to be who I am today, to come home to myself and to find my God spark within. And I pray that I can be a safe space for you to be able to find your God spark and to come home to yourself, to God, to the beauty of you and who you are innately. And we're always created to be, because you're so bright and light and also dark, and that's so beautiful. It's not just murky and bad, it's amazing, and it's you're holy and whole, and you're light and you're dark. In all that you are sacred, you are sovereign, you are honored here in this video, on this earth, in my digital space, my corner of the internet, and you're always going to be safe with us, all of our healers. And thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this work, and for showing up, and for staying, for fighting, and for going within, for facing the darkness, the demons, the monsters, the spooky monsters turned out to be just trees. We're out of the woods, y'all. So Taylor, yeah, let's do this. We got this. The rise of humanity is now. New Earth is now, and it's all coming out through physicality, through you, honey, because you're doing that work. And I thank you for this work that you're doing. I thank you for allowing me into your sacred energy, to your energetic field, to work through you, to assist you in your rise. And I'm really grateful that the universe, that God, source, the God spark within us has led us together. I feel so honored to have you here with me, and I cherish you. I love you. I honor you. I hold you. I honor you as sacred. I honor your sacred journey. And follow for more. Subscribe for more healings. And I just want you to know that you're so worthy, and you're good enough, and you're so loved infinitely. And yeah, I just want to express my infinite, eternal, everlasting gratitude to you for being here and supporting me. This is my dreams, and you are my answered prayer. So thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I feel called to mention to work with Mary Magdalene, Christ consciousness, Hecate, Mother Gaia, Soul, and Luna are also calling out to me. Crystals, incense to cleanse. Just kind of get this energy moving. Get in your kundalini, get some movement going to purge out the old systems and all that doesn't serve. Okay, I think that's it. Also, your song of the channel song, actually, never mind. But Sacred Rose, okay? I love you. You're amazing, you're brave, you're beautiful, and I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Let me know how this resonated. I love you.